Já vi você em aula de francês, assim, quando
Sim.
enfim,
Era da Jana.
tô criando coragem para fazer. Uma hora eu faço.
All right. So, I don't know. Cadê as outras pessoas? Não foram para outra sala? O Giovanni não foi? Nem a Manuela não foi para outra sala?
Não
Eu não
apareceu aqui o
consegui
botão, não.
entrar.
Aqui não apareceu o botão
Não.
para ir, não. Só apareceu que tá sendo
Não
transmitido.
apareceu a tela carregando só. Aí quando foi para entrar, eu não conseguia e me botaram de novo para cá.
Ah, tá. Deixa eu tentar de novo. Mandei eles voltarem para cá. Vamos ver se todos voltam. Quem foi para lá só foi o. Acho que nem o Giovanni está aqui, tá todo mundo. Eu acho que o Elias que foi embora. Será? Enfim, vamos lá de novo. Vamos ver o que que a gente consegue. Voltou.
Vou pôr agora aí. Deve ter caído.
Eu fui para a sala,
Vai.
só tava eu lá.
Pois é. É porque aí os outros, eu não sei o que aconteceu, que eles não foram todos para lá. Vai engraçar. Alguém saiu? Foi embora? Enfim. Se ficar 5 pessoas, a gente deixa só a gente aqui mesmo e, enfim, vamos embora. Vamos todos aqui juntos, então. Todo mundo continua aí com as perguntas, né? Let's go to start with these immersions, all right? Talk and Talk works, Talk and Talk is a conversation platform. It is possible to practice English, Spanish, French, Italian, Mandarin, and German. I'm here, I'm not a teacher, I'm hosting to guide this conversation, all right? We have some questions to guide this conversation, but sometimes it's so if you want to make other question, don't worry, go ahead. And I usually make other question because I understand its flow better, all right? But if you don't understand my pronunciation, the words, don't worry, ask me again, go ahead. So I'm Bruna, I live in Brasilia. I'm married, I have 2 sons. I graduated in physical therapy and physical education. I work in public service here in Brasilia. And I'm in transition career. I want to return in the physical therapy because I'm not today I work in the administrative area. And I'm here in Talk since 2022. I'm here to enhance English, Spanish, and French. I love to learn other language. And what else about me? In my free time, I love it to dance, work out. After these immersions, I'm yet go at the gym. And that's it about me. And you, Mateus, please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Matheus. I'm 30 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro. I'm a data analyst. I work in this area there are 3 years. I finished my graduation in production engineer there are 2 months. I like learning English because in my area it's very necessary because I use in learning different tools, talk some people in the LinkedIn or learning documents in English about my area. And for me, the conversation in English is uh, fundamental for my area, for my life, because uh, the communication, the technology today use many English during the projects with the documents, talk to other people and different countries. And for me, for my area, English, it's very essential for my learning and learning the different tools and talk the any people. And in my free time, I like go to the beach. I like read any books, and that's it.
Great, Mateus. Thank you so much. Elias, please, your turn.
My name is Elias Gomes. I'm from Minas Gerais. I live in Barbacena, and I am 52 years old. I have two dogs. My passion. 80 years old, and another is 60 years old. And I'm studying programming. I'm studying English because in my faculty, IT study area, IT developer, and I like I like shopping. I like I like books, and I like I like dogs. I like cats. My dog is have cat, have dog. I like pão de queijo, and that's this.
All right, thank you, Elias, so much. So I can try again to split us, all right? Because it's better for the conversation. If you receive a invitation, please accept it. But I think it's automatic, all right? You move on automatically. Let's go try again. And let's go. I think it will stay here with me. And Cowboy. Let's go. Cowboy, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah. My real name is Edilton. I'm from Salvador, Bahia. I'm 39 years old, and I am an IT student. I like to go to the beach, study programming language, meet my friends, go to the party. I'm doing my immersion in talk since April. I'm like all this process because I could know a lot of people different from me, and I'm practicing my abilities in English. My objective is in midterm is get a job and international. So I will do my best and practice a lot and help the people in this program. Thank you.
Great, Cowboy. Let's go to start. Please, Elias, the number one for you. In your opinion, what is the best way to learning?
Yeah. Okay. What your opinion? What's the best learner? The best way to learn is struggle, practice, and the real life applications of the concepts. Is this?
Yes. What do you do if you want to learn in something? Do you understand the question?
And question two, yes.
No.
And
The question is for you. What do you do if you want to learn something? O que você costuma fazer se você quer aprender alguma coisa?
I study. I study day by day, and learning books, learning magazine. I see YouTube. I see Meet from my home mesmo, na minha casa mesmo, and the dedication day by day, every time.
Great. Excellent, Elias. Great point. Thank you. And you, Cowboy, in your opinion, what is the best way to learning?
In my case, I like to learn basically in the gamification method, like games when you enjoy the process and face the challenge. In technologies in general, I used to write the codes in a paper in notebooks And after that, I put in the computer because for me, it's important to write the syntax in my brain before to put in the computer. Is a
Great.
process that I can learn more. All the example is expose myself in situations that I can use this ability.
Great.
The main example is talk. Before in talk, I practicing myself speaking, talking alone in this lab of my home. I create a routine like a daily in software jobs that you do a meeting with a lot of people. So I create a lot meeting with myself and talking in English my day. These routines was good for me because when I started the talk, I'm feeling less anxiety and could talking, participating a lot in meetings.
Great. Exactly. It's the same for me, cowboy. When you put in the practice here in talk, for example, it's so nice, and especially for the learning language, it's so nice. You need to do this because you take many courses in English, but if you don't put in practice, it's impossible to speak, no? And you said about to do writing when you write in the paper and after you put in the computer, it's better too because I read research about this. It's the movement of your hand and the writing. You learning more. It's very interesting. It is. Great point. That's it. And Cowboy, for you, do you have the habit of studying a specific hobby? If so, how do you study? You said about practice language by yourself, but do you have other habit for studying?
No, in that moment, I don't have all the hobby. So I think, when I'm okay, I use the example of I practicing exercise. Today I ran in a park near to my home. In some days in study techniques about breathing, about the best meals to eat to lose weight. I don't have a hobby like musical instrument or other things. Video games is a hobby, but I'm doing simply having fun. So
All right.
when I'm doing study something, my strategy is put myself 100% that because the first step is the best step. The first step is to uh, input off the forces, of the motivation to simply continue, go on when the motivation is not good or when you pass a bad day, but you create the habit to continue to do the activity.
Great. Thank you. And you, Elias, do you have the number 3? Do you have the habits of a student?
And just like friends with had a cowboy, for example, just like friends, Ellie. Yes, I study be setting goals and the focus on practical projects and the online resources. I write, I do in my diary planner. I read a lot, very a lot. I see movies, I see YouTube, and I'm learning IT area. And the talk, for example, I think it is important to learn English as it opens more doors for work, more opportunities. We meet peoples from other natures, meet people's other natures, and it also gives us right esteem. as I like study, and the moment she's studying talking is very, very cool. Very nice.
Great, Elias. Go ahead, continue.
And it is
All right, great. And about the internet for you, Elias, the number 4. How do you think the internet has transformed access to education compared to the past? In the past, we don't have the internet, no? But it's difficult. It's not accessible like to do. So today it's possible to search anything that you want in the internet. Do you understand? So what do you think? How do you think the internet transform the access to educations? The number 4.
okay. Internet.
It's so nice for us.
The internet has made education for more accessible, more accessible, offering a vast range of resources to everyone. And the internet education more accessible. In my opinion, facilitation. My opinion, I think important to learning como é que se diz? Várias faculdades, né? Dá para estudar várias faculdades. In my case, por exemplo, I study home office.
Yeah. What do you do?
I study. I'm university. Eu me formei, né, na universidade in the IT area, análise e desenvolvimento de sistemas, em home office.
Great.
Yes, it's very important in internet.
Yes, I agree with you. It's very important and help us a lot to learning. No?
Yes.
And today the student use a lot the ChatGPT. I don't agree with this because only do the questions, only make the question for ChatGPT and the internet bring them the answer, and it's not necessary research something and like we when in the past we needed to go at the library and look at the book. No, it's different, complete different, no?
Yes, very
Nice.
different. And in my case, for example, what no books present. No books present.
Exactly.
Very nice.
Great, Elias. Thank you. And you, Cowboy, how do you think the internet has transformed access to internet in education? Sorry.
Well, I'm very good fan for internet because for me, it's a powerful tool to get information. But you need to have wisdom to find the best information that you need to use and be intelligent or have the skills to avoid the off distraction that you have in the cyberspace. I say that because in my case I'm an IT student, but I'm distracting with a lot of stimulus like YouTube video, social network, etc. So I need to be disciplined with myself to get the good information. For example, it's easier for me find books, course in English, but the main work to do is practice. So internet is a tool to help you, but you need to help yourself to practicing the goals that you need to achieve. So you have to be mature to do your best, do your part. This is a work, a hard work, a lot of transpiration, a lot of practice, a lot of mistakes, but you need to practice. Unfortunately, you don't have any way to put the data in your brain. You don't have a pen drive in your brain and put this data in the internet. You don't have possibility to do a download from a book. You need to read the book. So in last instance, you are responsible to internalize the information that you get in the web.
Exactly. So, and about the democratization, do you think the technology is democratizing access to knowledge globally or no? Because it's complicated sometimes to think about the technology helping everybody, no? Because no everybody, no everybody have has the technology. It's possible access the internet, for example. What do you think, Cowboy? The number 5.
Yeah, good question. In my case, I think technology is not only the possibility to you democratizing information for everyone, because you need to the countries offer to the citizen infrastructure, offer as a good governance, because you have a lot of dictators, a lot of countries that you don't have a democracy. So this data access is problematic. In some cases, you don't have permission to do this access. A good example today is in North Korea. North Korea, if the citizen uh, watch something is about South Korea or is sketched for the government watching some videos in the internet, is can be bad. You can get a death penalty in a country like that. It's one example. Other example is some countries are undeveloped. It's a third world country, so the people don't have money to have a good life. You need to survive, and you don't have access to technology. Brazil, I will put in this example because in Brazil, it's expensive to get some technology object. For example, iPhone in Brazil, you have to work 1 year
If you want to
to
buy.
buy a smartphone. Imagine this place.
Yeah, I agree with you. iPhone is very, very expensive, you know. It's terrible. It's impossible to buy if you receive a one salary. Great, one salary minimum. So, and you, Elias, what do you think about technology is democratizing access to knowledge globally? Do you agree with this?
Yes, I agree, Cowboy. Yes, commentary very nice, Cowboy. And yes, my case, yes. Technology allows people all over the world to access knowledge, regardless of locations, qualquer local. AI is changing the way the world thinks. And in my case, I am suspect, because I like technology a lot for a long time. I am a fan. I am
Right.
suspicious.
I agree. And here in Talking Talk, we have many people that IT area, no? It's so nice if you want to have a network here. It's a good place. No?
Yes, yes. I like network, talk, for example, on the moment, cowboy for area IT, for example, and the other is friends. And my motivations for learning English in talk, having many better job, traveling to another country, meet new people, watch films in the original language. I
Great.
like I like films and movies in the original language.
What kind of movie do you like?
And the um tomorrow, né? Tomorrow depois, another depois, tomorrow é antes, né?
Tomorrow?
Foi
Tomorrow é amanhã.
amanhã
It's
e
Sunday.
antes.
Yesterday?
Yesterday. Yesterday topic for the movie Em Busca da Felicidade. Em Busca da
Great movie.
Felicidade. É great movie. I like
Will
the movie.
Smith? With Will
Yes,
Smith, no?
yes, Will Smith.
Great.
Will Smith.
Exactly. It's a great movie. And especially for financial system. The sistema de investimento, it's so nice. A great movie. I love this. It's
Thank you.
determined person. Great. Elias, can you read the number 6 and answer for us, please?
Assim, quinta.
6. 6.
Six.
Yes.
Seis. Okay. And the question, do you consider self-learning with the help of online tools effective? Yes. Self-learning with online tools is very effective, especially for test-related subjects. In my case, for example, technology is very important.
Exactly.
And the other is learning, or other is technology, EAIT, and the other is topics. Yes. In my opinion, yes. Sim.
Great. Great point. Here, I start to study other language, French. I start in the 2023. I start to learn French by myself. Of course, I bought a course in French online, and with help here in Talk, I'm to become fluent in French. The last years, 1 year, it's enough for to become fluent in French, because I put enough effort enough to do this. No, that's why I understand that online it's a great tools effectively if you want to learn something. Of course, if you need to study, you have the a compromise with yourself, no, all the time. You, for example, I study in the past, I study French 3 hours per day, so a lot. But it's my goals in the past. Today, it's impossible to do this, but I continue to my learning. That's it.
Very nice.
Great.
Very nice.
I'm very proud about this, because so it's amazing for me. The English for me it's hard yet, but I try to enhance this all the time. It's very important for my
Yes.
career. And
Yes,
you go ahead. Sorry.
parabéns. No seu caso aí, é um exemplo.
Thank you. So, and you, Cowboy, tell me, do you consider self-learning with the help of your online tools effective?
Yeah, I am considered self-learning, but I am doing improving every single day. It's not an easier process to because when you assume that you learn yourself, you have to face with your vulnerabilities. You have to face with the eh, problems with the day by day, and you don't have a target to you put the fault for it. When you have a teacher, you can simply avoid the problem and and think the culprit is the teacher. The teacher don't teach you good. For me, is a bad teacher. Okay, you justified the fear, but when you study for alone, you have the 100% of responsibility. You need to do your jumps, dar seus pulos. So important to have this maturity to, in some moments, you face yourself and continue study. In IT profession is a very common situation because I need to learn a lot of technologies. And some technologies is not teached in this work, in the college. So I need to find for myself these tutorials, this technology. I need to stay face to face, training the computer to get the practice. Today I understood that is the process, and I am involved as well. But in the beginning, I mean, don't feel comfortable with the situation. But today I understood that is a soft skill, and this soft skill will be used in any role that you do, because when you assume the responsibility to study for yourself, be a self-dedicated person, you simply go far because you will not stop for anyone. You simply is owner of your teaching. Yeah.
Good, good. And I understand the technology is complicated for me because you need all the time to update the knowledge, no? Atualizar o conhecimento all the time because it's changing faster. Oh my gosh, you need all the time to learning, and sometimes you need to learn it by yourself because it's complicated if you search search someone to teach for you. I understand like this. So let's go the next question. This is about the advantage and disadvantage of learning through YouTube videos instead of traditional books. What do you prefer, Cowboy, about this study learning with YouTube videos or the traditional book? You said you start something like this, but tell us.
In my case, in actual case, I prefer both methods. Why I say that? Because in some situations, need to watch tutorial in YouTube to learn something that I need to do my works in the exercise tests in college. And there's a lot of situations that the teacher did not pass the knowledge, the teacher the knowledge, the subject well, and I learned with Indian Hindi tutorial in YouTube because in IT subjects there's a lot of indie YouTubers and there's a lot of good tutorials and it's very interesting. The indie people has a ability to explain in the easier method, the
Mm.
hardest subject that you need to learn, and the English spoken by a very interesting, very funny sometimes, but it's important to us English learners be able to understand any accent in English. So this became
Yeah,
all the practice. Other
exactly.
example is I create a habit to use my smartphone to read ebooks. I use application called Listen. Listen is very good because you can put
What is the
PDF
name?
or EPUB. Listen is a name of
Is
the matter. Listen
all right.
is interesting because you can simply put EPUBs or PDFs and customize the screen, and you can create put the screen to simply read the page of the book. And I feel comfortable to read
Great,
PDF
great.
screens and the books. In some situations, I read the physical books too. So it depends the situation. There's a lot
Yeah.
of people that can doesn't like to read documents in PDFs and prefer to read the physical one. But for me, I prefer the book.
Great. I'm the same. It depends too much about the physical book or online. It's the same for me. And you, Elias, tell me about the advantage and disadvantage to learning YouTube video or traditional books. What do you prefer?
Yes, same as the opinion of cowboy. Great opinion. And I watch a lot of classes on YouTube. And now, for example, on Memit, we are live on YouTube, no? One moment, online YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's very, very important. And I'm learning English. And in my case, for example, a host Bruna and friend Cowboy, one moment special. I like. YouTube is fast and visual, but books offer deeper, more for structured learning. I prefer videos to learn better.
Exactly. You said about the YouTube here and Talk. We all here put in YouTube the immersion because it's very important when you watch this after because it's a great opportunity to learning again, no? Do you understand
Yes,
this? Yes,
yes,
because if you realize your mistakes, it's possible to correct in the next immersion, for example. But I'm be honest with you all here, and especially for YouTube. Sorry, I for me it's difficult a lot to watch the video because I don't like my voice when I watch the video. So I jump when I start to talk. I prefer much more when listen the other people here and talking. But I understand it's nice for me to improve my English if I listen me my voice if why and how I make my mistake something like this no. But it's okay. I continue to try this.
yes.
So nice. Do you have
Yesterday,
this? Go ahead.
yesterday, for example, and the friend in Imersão, ele disse, ele mencionou, né? Ele disse, esqueci.
You are here
I talk
in French, in the program French with Philip. In English, all right.
English, one friend, ele disse, né? I talk, see Imersão for YouTube. Many vezes, né? Others, day by day I see, Imersão, e depois ele tomou coragem. Agora ele estuda francês e inglês na Talk Talk. Ele
Exactly.
sempre via as imersões e agora ele tomou coragem. Aí ontem foi o primeiro dia dele.
Great. Great point. So let's go. My God, I need to call the other room. It's so nice, the conversation that I forgot the other people. But let's go the next question, the number 9. Are language learning apps like Duolingo effectively for mastering a new language? What do you think of this approach? Do you use any specific app to help learning specific the language, English, for example, or cowboy, or no?
I used to study with the Duolingo, but Duolingo was easy for me. My mother loves a lot the Duolingo. It's like a game. It helps the first contact with English, but if you need to improve more, I suggest the Elsa Speaks. Elsa Speak is very interesting because you talk with the application and you have a percentage about your speaking. If you missing some words or misspell something, you have the graph and you can improve your speaking. It's very good. Also speak, but there's a premium version, and one day I will pay the Elsa premium, but it's very good for improve your pronunciation, and I will put in the chat to you test
I know,
after the
Elsa.
English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you for sharing with us. Great. And you, Manuela, how was the conversation in the other room? Maybe Giovanni come again. Great. Mateus, I don't know what happened. Go ahead. How was the conversation? Manuel?
I like this conversation so much, and for me, it's a difficult conversation, but
Why?
because I don't know, to talk about technology, it's so complexing, I guess, but I think I consegui. And
Great.
yeah, that's amazing. And today I'm learning a new word, and that's
Great.
awesome.
Great point. It's more important, no? When you learning new vocabulary, it's very important. And tell me about, do you use a specific app to learn English, for example? Do you understand? The
Yes.
number 9. Do you use
I
Duolingo or Elsa? You have the other apps, no?
use Duolingo and the Talk and Talk.
Good. So nice. Duolingo is more only alone, you know? And
Yeah,
talk is
Duolingo
better.
Duolingo is so basic. Talk and Talk is much better.
Great, I agree with you. And you, Giovanni, tell me, do you use a specific app to learning the language or no?
No,
No? And
mas tá precisando.
why? Why do you think it is? Because,
Isso, reforço.
yeah,
É porque eu vi na própria Talk, acho que é na Talk Talk, que não é muito sadio, né, usar. Pode
think
confundir um pouco.
it's depend a lot for the people, no? The person.
Yes.
Maybe it's helping someone because I understand you need to repeat and every day you need to repeat to make a task maybe it's so nice if you have a routine to do this, but depend too much. Great. And you, Elias, do you use a specific app to learn or no? Great. I have 2 bottles of water. I drink a lot of water. Are you mute? You are mute.
You are
Continue.
muted, Elias.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I like Duolingo, I like Pitalk Talk, and Hey Cowboy. And yes, they help you build vocabulary and they practice, but real conversations are essential for fluency. In my case, I like. Yes, I like.
Great point, Elias. Thank you so much. And for you, Giovanni, I have a question for you. What do you learning today? What did you learn today? Did you understand the questions?
O que eu aprendi?
Yes, today. Did you learn something, a different word or no?
É, I learn, tava- is conversation,
I
da
can't
conversação
listen.
hoje, quer dizer?
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah,
Ah,
exactly. Did
certo.
you learn a specific word that you in the past you didn't see or no? Tem alguma palavra que você viu hoje que você não conhecia e aprendeu hoje?
Yes. Eu sabia mais conhecimento, kind of,
Knowledge?
depois eu vou ver.
All right.
Essa eu não. But technology, reflect.
Your connection is terrible. I can't listen you, but it's okay. So, guys, I will finish these immersions because our time's over. All right. Thank you so much for this moment, for sharing your opinion, these questions. And thank you, Elias. Thank you, Cowboy, Manuel, Giovanni. So nice to see a new, different face here because I'm here probably in the morning. I prefer much more. I'm stay here in this Monday's 9 a.m. and the Saturday 7 a.m. If you want to participate with me tomorrow, 7 a.m. All right? Thank you so much and have a great weekend with your family. All right? Hang out with your friends. Bye.